A classic first move for good reason. d4 fights for the center and opens up the dark squared bishop. Building toward an Indian game by controlling the center with your knight instead of your pawn, developing their bishop early in this variation of the London. This prepares your bishop for development. Their knight comes into play, attacking the center. This move opens the path for your bishop to enter the game. Your opponent develops their queen off its starting square. Your fianchettoed bishop puts strong pressure on the diagonal. Their better move was to offer an equal trade of pieces. That pawn chain will help strengthen your pawn structure. They are right on target. There was only one good move and you found it. Attacking your pawn chain. The only move and you found it. With that move, you chase the knight away. They are threatening to tactically win a pawn. You prevented your opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. Decent move, but they had a better one. Nice find. You found the only move in this position. You attack a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away, moving their threatened queen to safety. That was a fair trade. A clear recapture. Opposite side castling can lead to a sharp attacking game. Their bishop comes into play, attacking the center. This move activates your knight to strengthen control over the center. Precise move from your opponent. Your strike at the center fights for space and central control. Their better move was to create a passed pawn. No surprise, you had to move your rook to safety, capturing your hanging pawn. With the queen developed, you're building a more robust position, defending their hanging knight. With precise play, you will win a pawn. They are threatening to win material through a tactic. You are threatening to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. Your opponent reinforced the defense of their pawn. You sacrificed your knight, a stunning move. A straightforward recapture. This is the way to win a knight. You can pick up a free knight. You won a knight for free. Their rooks can see each other now, allowing them to... You are threatening to tactically win a queen. They bring their final piece into the game, fully mobilizing their position. You won a pawn for free. Their better move was to create a protected passed pawn. Now, your opponent can't stop you from winning material if you make the right moves. Their best option was to create a protected passed pawn. This is the only move that works, and you found it. This removes an attacker that was threatening to capture one of your pieces. A clear recapture. There was only one good move, and you found it. With that move, you chase the bishop away. They are threatening to win material through a tactic. This moves your rook to a safer square. This move puts their bishop on a safer square. That pawn was yours for the taking. They played the strongest move available. You got rid of the attacker. A straightforward recapture. This move gives you a passed pawn, free to advance up the board. That's playable. Good job, that's what I would have played too. They stopped the check by interposing a piece between your rook and their king. Nice, definitely the right move. This makes a passed pawn. You exchange pieces of equal value. A clear recapture. Giving your opponent more things to worry about. They made one of the top moves in this position. The closer your passed pawn to promotion, the stronger it is. They've improved the positioning of their bishop. Yes, this is the way. I like their choice. You're kicking their rook out of a useful square. They move the rook to safety. Your pawn is no longer hanging and is now defended. They played one of the best moves here. This is the way to win a rook. Their king steps away from the check by your rook. This move will win a rook with correct play. They made one of the top moves in this position. You captured that free bishop. Pushing their passed pawn, you offered your opponent an opportunity to exchange pieces of equal value, moving their threatened rook to safety. Good job defending that bishop. Their king is now leaving the back rank to become a key player in the endgame. Your passed pawn advances to its goal. Their passed pawn moves closer to promotion, becoming more dangerous. Your passed pawn is one step closer to promotion. They've coordinated their rooks, doubling them on the file. Passed pawns must be pushed. I like their choice. This was the only move. They correctly declined the trade. Good job, that's what I would have played too. They move their king out of the check from your rook. Your opponent has to watch that passed pawn. A correct move to get their rook out of harm's way. That is a great square for your bishop, giving it more scope. They played one of the best moves here. This is a fine move. They made one of the top moves in this position. Nice, you found a way to win a rook. They defended their rook, which was under attack. Recapturing. This move puts their rook on a safer square. Very good choice. You are now able to eventually win material. Your passed pawn advances to its goal. I like their choice. Your passed pawn is one step closer to promotion. They are right on target. You step your king away from the checking rook. They played one of the best moves here. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate, moving their threatened rook to safety. Well done, an excellent move. Pushing their passed pawn. This will win a rook with correct play. They found a clean way to deal with your passed pawn. Their best option was to push a passed pawn. You moved the bishop to a better square. They made one of the top moves in this position. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. Precise move from your opponent. Your move gets closer to checkmate. They played the strongest move available. You continue the checkmate attack. They are right on target, getting closer to the forced checkmate. Precise move from your opponent. Checkmate is always the best move.